What's going on, everybody? Today I'm going to be doing a live reaction of the new Spider-Man No Way Home trailer. I also just got back from seeing this movie called Last Night at Soho, or in Soho, can't quite remember, but it was really, really good, and I recommend that y'all check it out. But that's not the point. We're going to go ahead and check out the Spider-Man trailer starting now. Great opening shot.
We had 1 week where my life has felt normal. That was when you found out.
I mean, a day after your identity got discovered, so it's cute dialogue, but inconsistent.
He wanted everyone to forget that Peter Parker's Spider-Man. We started getting some visitors. From every universe.
I like that detail.
Hello, Peter. You're not Peter Parker.
I'm sorry, what was your name again?
Dr. Otto Octavius.
Wait, no, seriously, what's your actual name?
I think his arms are different.
Send it back. So,
That is how Electro generates in the...
You're a mess. I know a couple magic words myself, starting with the word please.
please, Scooby-Doo this crap.
So they're solving a mystery. Oh, Daily Bugle Band.
Flying out into the darkness to fight ghosts.
What do you mean?
They're all dying, fighting Spider-Man. It's their fate.
That's going to be interesting.
Yeah, me too.
Don't.
There has to be another way!
There isn't. They're a danger to our universe. You're not gonna take this away from me. Peter, you're struggling. Have everything you want while the world tries to make you choose.
The Lizard and Sandman.
It's not my fault. I can't say that everyone.
I don't think that's Zendaya in that shot. They're not going to kill her off. There's no way they do.
What's happening?
They're starting to come through, and I can't stop them.
This, I think, is where the leaks come in at.
December 17th, exclusively at movie theaters.
They didn't show Andrew Garfield or Tobey Maguire. Maybe they're not in it. I can't really prove anything. I'm not a deepfake expert. So I'm gonna go ahead and break down a little bit. I don't really specialize in channel breakdowns, so I'll just break down what I see. Start off, there is the opening dialogue right here.
Where my life has felt normal. That was when you found out.
Not a really big fan of that line just because that was like a 2-day time span. It's cute though.
That everyone can forget that Peter Parker's Spider-Man.
Nothing too special here. We've already seen it.
We started getting some visitors.
I feel like they're going to take Doc Ock's character in an interesting direction. From the way this trailer looks, it looks like it's got to be 2 parts. Because a lot of stuff is happening.
You're not Peter Parker.
I'm sorry, what was your name again?
Dr. Otto Octavius.
This line. I like this. The only thing is that I worry that this movie is going to rely too much on humor. And I feel like the last 2 Spider-Man movies kind of fall victim to that, especially Homecoming. That doesn't necessarily make them bad movies or bad Spider-Man movies, but I do believe that it kind of takes away from some of the dramatic aspects of Spider-Man. But we'll see. Maybe it works out. What is... Wait a minute, let's zoom in on this shot. Or can I even zoom in on it? We'll find out later.
Others out there, we need to send them back.
I do like how with Electro in that shot right there, he generates the exact same weight he does in Amazing Spider-Man 2. One particular part I'm thinking of is when he fights, right before he fights Spider-Man, when Harry breaks him out and he throws Dr. Kafka in the machine.
We do this crap.
You know, all this is kind of your mess. I know a couple magic words myself, starting with the word please.
Please, Scooby-Doo this crap.
Does he mean they're solving a mystery? Which I wouldn't mind, because in Ultimate Spider-Man, Mary Jane takes more of a journalism approach, especially in the cartoon, even though the cartoon and the comic book series are really nothing alike. And I wouldn't mind seeing that. I'm also a really big fan of this Daily Bugle shot. And if you look there, it looks like Jameson, it looks like his version from the original series, but I mean, that's also me kind of winging it and me assuming things, but is that? I was gonna say that's the building from the original Spider-Man, but I can't really tell from that shot. I don't think it is.
To fight ghosts.
I like these upstate New York shots.
They'll all die fighting Spider-Man. It's their fate.
Okay, that scene right there is the one I'm thinking of the most. As you see, Peter jumps in front of the bomb. Peter doesn't jump in front of the bomb when he fights Green Goblin in the first Spider-Man. When they're fighting, he just kind of tosses at him when they're in the abandoned hospital fighting. That means he's saving somebody. I don't quite know who. Could be anyone.
Sorry, kid.
Yeah, you do.
Don't.
I don't really know much about this shot right here because I don't know much about Doctor Strange.
Turn is it?
And this could mean a number of things.
Universe.
I gotta get more familiar with him before I see this. I like this part too, because he says you're not going to take this away from me. In Amazing Spider-Man 2, a big thing Electro says is at the very beginning, what was his name? Alistair Smite claims that he didn't design the blueprints for the power grid. And here he's saying you're not going to take this away from me, because he also claims that Spider-Man took things away from him via taking all the attention away at Times Square, setting him up because the police shot when they weren't supposed to. This all kind of ties back into Amazing Spider-Man 2, and I like that Electro has a new look. Not necessarily because the look is better, but it shows Max Dillon changing his appearance to what he wants to do rather than, the gap teeth, the horrible haircut and everything. This is a really good attention to detail right here.
You're struggling.
Was Octavius falling from Electro's beam? Ooh, that looks good. I like this dynamic here. But the thing is, if we're going to have Willem Dafoe try to manipulate this version of Peter Parker, there's going to have to be a lot of things. This is a lot of characters you're trying to give screen time to. And I would really like a fleshed out part of this, even though we already got a fleshed out Willem Dafoe in the previous Spider-Man. But we'll see. I definitely a big fan of this shot. But if you notice earlier in the trailer, he states that all these guys died fighting Spider-Man. None of these three in this shot right here died fighting Spider-Man. Because if you notice in the Amazing Spider-Man press screenings, Jamie Foxx would consistently say that electricity does not die, it just goes to a different place. But at the same time, Electro was never any of the promotional material for Sinister Six when Sony was trying to market that failed Sinister Six project. And also, the other two didn't die either. I'm really liking this shot right here, and especially the opening shot, because it shows this storyline getting a lot more mature. That could be Aunt May, but that could also be Zendaya, or Mary Jane, or MJ, or Michelle, I don't know. That could be either one. It's hard to tell from that angle. It might be Aunt May because Tom Holland and Zendaya are like roughly the same height. Or Zendaya might be a little bit taller than Tom Holland. They might reference Uncle Ben in that scene if that is her. There's no way they killed her. There's no way. I'm sticking by that. I'm sticking to my guns. But overall, I think this is going to be a good movie. I think it would probably have been in their best interest to show Maguire and Garfield. But I don't specialize in big movie marketing, so maybe there's a big plan behind here that I just don't really understand. That being said, definitely let me know what y'all think down below. I'm planning on doing more videos, one on Dragon Ball GT, one on, I'm going to do some video game stuff, and of course I'm doing one on the MCU Spider-Man before this movie drops. So yeah, let me know what y'all think down below.